son, I'm running, run with me.
View of it is one, the father must first of all be a prayerful father.
Can have I as a man, but that does not make you what? A father. You should be able to worship her.
Your husband, what would you like to tell him today?
I love him. Without him, I don't know what he would have been today.
A boy can have a manhood, but that does not make him a father.
Okay guys, so welcome again. Today I have a special guest in the house, and as today is Father's Day, so I want to talk briefly about what a father is. And we'll be interviewing some special persons. Okay, but right here, right now, there is a very, very important and a powerful apostle of liberation on seated right here. So we're going to introduce him. He's going to talk more about himself, but firstly I would like to tell you that he is my pastor. He's the general coordinator of Deeper Life Campus Fellowship College of Medicine. So sir, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Iyombata Obe. I'm very happy to be in your midst today.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so the first question here is we're going to ask, because he's a man of God, he's a pastor, and if he did not add that, he's the convener of the Blast movement. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to ask him the first question, which is Father's Day, celebrating Father's Day, is it, when we're talking about scripturally, is it right to celebrate fathers, like celebration of fathers on this special day?
Yes. Thank you very much. It is very important to celebrate fathers. Why? Because it is a day we tend to appreciate what they have done for us. Because a father is a figure that must be appreciated globally, both spiritually. As spiritual fathers, we appreciate them so that we can tell them how we love them, how they have been an impact to our life spiritually. So that is why it is very important to celebrate Father's Day.
Yes, so as we have heard, it's important to celebrate our fathers. So, and then I noticed something, that fathers are really less celebrated. We celebrate and emphasize more on our mothers. Okay, so to our next question, who is a spiritual father?
Okay, a spiritual father. A spiritual father is someone that has what we call a spiritual head over you. It's a spiritual covering over you. A spiritual father is one who directs you, who leads you in the path of righteousness, holiness, purity, and teach you the guidance and the path on how to make heaven. Now, if you check about Elijah and Elisha, those two figures, you see, Elijah was the spiritual father of Elisha. He trained him, he built him up, and made him to be capable of taking the task after he left. You see, when he was about to leave, he was able to hand over, and Elisha came out and had a double portion. If you check Mordecai and Esther, Mordecai was a father figure to Esther. Therefore, every Esther needs a Mordecai. So a father is a feather to fly in order for you to get to a greater height in destiny. Therefore, a spiritual father is one who can help you spiritually to get and achieve your spiritual goals.
Thank you very much, sir. That was a very perfect definition. He said a spiritual father, he said for every Esther, there is need of what?
A Mordecai.
Of a Mordecai. So for your Esther, who is your Mordecai? And for your Elisha, who is your Elijah? Okay, now to our next question. I would like to ask you, sir, who is your spiritual father?
A spiritual father. My spiritual father is Evangelist Ukana Daniel. He's based in Lagos State, present.
That sounds like a powerful name. Why did you choose him as your spiritual father?
Okay.
What were the qualities you saw in him before you said, this is what a father?
Okay. Before choosing a spiritual father, there are certain qualities you must find in that person that you must have to recognize and say, this one is your spiritual father. For what I saw in him, I saw his spiritual charisma, his way of life. He was so generous. I saw the way he was living his life. His life was a picture that portrayed righteousness, that portrayed holiness. And I saw he was a man that has passion for evangelism, passion for sowing, has a caring heart. He's a patriotic man. He's patriotic, and he has the spiritual gift. Name it, as many kind. He's a very powerful man. So that was why I said, no, I need to hide under him. And I prayed about it, and God gave me directive, and I hide under him. And by the grace of God, we are moving forward. There's one statement he always say. He said, son, I'm running, run with me. Therefore, a spiritual father is someone that is ahead of you. Therefore, you need to run ahead of him. So that is what I have to tell you about it.
I hear that one. Say I hear.
I hear.
Okay. So, as we can see, it's scriptural to celebrate our fathers, both our physical fathers and our spiritual fathers. Okay. So, GC Obey, Pastor Obey, I would like you to say something. If you have something to tell both your spiritual father and your physical father, please can you just express your appreciation to them?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to express my gratitude to my spiritual father, Evangelist Ukana Daniel, and my own father, Pastor Dennis Ogedebe. Those two figures have been the great figures to my life. They have been of a great impact. My spiritual father, thank you very much for training me, building the boy to a greater height. I believe there's still more greater height than this, and there's still more work we must work together. And to my own father, my own biological father, I will say, Daddy, thank you. You have been so loving, so caring.
Sweet daddy.
So I don't know how to express it. You know, you can't express the joy you have of having a father who, whenever you call, he will answer you. Whenever you call, he will give you advice, tell you what to do and what not to do, and build you up. So I want to say, Daddy, thank you for building me up in this right path of righteousness, right path of holiness, for making me to know God tenderly. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Your boy is loyal.
Thank you, Dr. Matos.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah. Okay, so me personally, I thank God because I appreciate the figure of my father in my life, which is Pastor Abiodun Oluwole. Yes, I really love it. I can't really see. If you ask me how much do I like, who do I even love most? Between my dad and my mom, I would not even know the one to choose, because when we talk about the provision and I don't just know how to explain it. My dad is so amazing, and my mom is so amazing when it comes to caring about knowing how, all those care, all those call, all those everything. So I thank you very much, Daddy. I want to tell you that I love you. I love you so much. And to my spiritual father, Evangelist Oyore Glory Divine has been standing in that position, and I want to tell you, thank you very much for being a mentor, a father, and a role model. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mama, good evening, ma.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma.
Afternoon.
Yes, ma. So this is our mommy. This is our mommy, the wife of Dr. Osifo. Yes. So I want to ask a very cool question, like a wonderful question, because today is Father's Day, celebration of our fathers. Okay, so I want to ask, what does it take? What are the responsibility of a father?
The responsibility of a father is very large. But to my own view of it is, one, the father must first of all be a prayerful father. Without the help of God, I don't think we'll be able to take care of the home like that. And for we mothers, we want our own father to be there for us. And for children, we want our fathers to be there for us. And if the father is also a Christian, he knows how to lead the home well. and there will be peace, there will be happiness in the home, and there will be love.
Thank you very much, Mama. Two more questions. One question is, what is your advice for we coming up, Father?
Okay, for coming up, Father, one, you must have God by your side. Number one. Number two, you don't want to be in a place that when you look at, okay, I'm working in this place and the place is not forth bringing out what I really want. You need to push forward. You don't need to be reluctant and say, okay, this thing is done, let me just stay put, let me just stay. Anything I get from there, I will just use it. No, you just have to move forward. You just have to look for one or two things that can cater for the family. That is it.
Okay, thank you very much,
Be
Mama.
it small, big, anything that you know that, okay, not just office thing per se, but you must have another thing that can bring out money when your office money is not there. So you should have a business that brings profits apart from office.
Yeah, you get what Mama they talk on. Okay, now, Mama, your husband is a father, is our father, is my personal father. Okay, so what would you like to tell him today as a Father's Day? What would you like to say?
As a Father's Day today, I love him. Thank God for loving us. Thank God for he's there for us. Without him, I don't know what we would have been today, and with God by his side. And as Father's Day today, because he's also a Christian, I want people to emulate his character. And he's quiet, he's lovely. And as Father's Day today, all I'm asking God is that God should keep him, protect him,
Amen.
give him long life.
Amen.
That's what I ask.
Mama, thank you very much, ma. Thank you. We remain loyal.
Okay, good day, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So this is my neighbor, is a man of God. So please, sir, I want you to introduce yourself, sir.
Welcome. This is Samuel Ono. I want to thank God and appreciate you for this great privilege.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. I forgot to add that this man here is an evangelist and is also known as the ambassador of Christ. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Sir, can you tell us who a father is?
Wow. First of all, I want to appreciate God for making us all to be alive to witness another June 19. It's a great day and it's a remarkable day all over the world to celebrate Father. Now, who is a father? Now, note and understand that a father is a mature male parent. So it's not just all about manhood. So that's why a boy can have a manhood, but that does not make him a father. A father is one who have foresight. He's a man of vision. He's a man who has vision. So you can have eye as a man, but that does not make you what? A father. You should be able to wasifa. A father is one who is what? A good administrator. A man who can what? Administer to his what? His family. Now, who is also a father? A father is also what? One who is responsible for what? The continuity of life.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so the next question is, why should one consider having a spiritual father?
My father. Hey. A spiritual father.
Yes, sir.
Wow. First of all, I want to honor and celebrate all fathers of faith. Why should one have a spiritual father? Now, spiritual fatherhood or spiritual parent are very, very essential. They are the important vehicles to destiny. No matter how your destiny is colorful, you need them to what? Take you there. Now, your biological father speak of what? Your background. But your spiritual father speak of what? Your future, where you are going. A spiritual father, I call them what? Spiritual entities of God. They act as what? Divine defense to us. A spiritual father is also one who you need to rise.
Thank you very much, sir, for that answer. I just want you to celebrate all the fathers, spiritual fathers.
My God. To all fathers of faith all over the world, all over Nigeria, all over Europe, all over South America, North America, anywhere you are hearing the sound of my voice, we want to really appreciate you. Thank you We will not fail to celebrate our very own in Nigeria. We have them a lot, but I will just list some. The person of Papa E.A. Adeboye. Father, sir, thank you, sir. The person of Papa W.F. Kumoye, my grandfather, thank you, sir. The person of Bishop David Oyedepo. I celebrate you. I celebrate everything that you represent. My God, I celebrate the person of Dr. Pastor Paul Eneshe. Thank you so much. To all fathers of faith all over the world, we want to join the masses to say thank you and to wish you happy Father's Day. And I want to appreciate my father in the Lord, Apostle Peter Sumeri. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being a father. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for who you represent. Being there, your encouragement, your prayers, and your sacrifice. God bless you. Happy Father's Day.
Okay, so that is all we're going to be saying. Thank you very much, viewers. I remain Dr. Matos.